Clock.
I thought the notice.
Scott,
Here.
Waters,
Here.
Moore,
Here.
O'Kane, Shaner.
Here.
We stand for a moment of silent prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, can we have all the red ribbon people come to the microphone there? We have a proclamation, come on up, where it says, whereas Red Ribbon Campaign is the oldest and largest drug prevention program in the nation and a way for people and communities to take physical stands against the misuse of substance. Whereas Red Ribbon Week provides an opportunity for all the community members to celebrate making healthy choices. And whereas the red ribbon symbolizes a commitment to no illegal or unsafe use of substances. Now therefore, I, Robert E. Scott, Mayor of the City of Sioux City, Iowa, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim the week of August 23rd to the 31st as Red Ribbon Week in Sioux City, and call upon all our citizens to join the City of Sioux City and Siouxland Cares in our community-wide effort to promote this theme, be kind to your mind. And then we should also say the Elks Club here today for Red Ribbon, so you all can say a few words. I don't know who's going to start. Go ahead.
Hello, Council. I just want to thank you for your support. Thanking you for keeping our community drug-free and safe. Siouxland Cares focuses on this mission a lot, and without your guys' support, we couldn't do it. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Pat Holker. I'm here from the Elks Lodge number 112 here in town. This is Red Ribbon Week, and past Exalted Ruler Skip Holker has a pin to give to each one of you that celebrates Red Ribbon Week. And our current Exalted Ruler, Caleb Christofferson, has red ribbons for each of you. So go ahead, guys.
Da-da-da.
Well, we got a lot of them coming here.
No doubt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Set it right here, buddy.
Thank you.
Each year, the Sioux City
Thank
Elks
you.
provides red ribbon material to all of the students in the Siouxland area. And this is not mandatory with the schools, it's just those schools that wish to participate.
Thank you.
This year, we had 17 schools participate. This week, we will be impacting 11,032 students.
Good for you.
We're involving 1,509 teachers. We're handing out 10,935 red ribbons, not counting the ones you just got. We're handing out 11,805 red ribbon stickers, 6,535 bookmarks, 3,720 coloring books, and 2,739 parenting information cards. And then one more reminder, Saturday, October 28th is Drug Take Back Day. In conjunction with the DEA across the nation, the Elks are promoting for everyone to drop off their prescription drugs that they no longer use or that are expired. You can drop those off at the Sioux City Police Station, at Drilling Pharmacy, at both of the Fairway stores here in town, and at the Walgreens on Pierce Street. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We'll go to the interview of the Active Transportation Advisory Committee, James Garvey. James, come up and tell us a little bit about why you want to serve. And
James Garvey. Okay, I've seen you.
tell us a little bit about yourself and why you want to serve.
Hi, I'm James Garvey. I've lived in Sioux City since 2006, working professionally as a drafter at Wilson Trailer and now currently as an instructor at Western Iowa Tech as a mechanical engineering technology instructor. For probably the past decade, I've been actively walking, biking to and from work or wherever I go. So there's some strong points in our town for getting around by bike or by foot. I, in fact, went from Morningside all the way out to Stone Park just a couple weeks ago, and that trail is fantastic. But even on my commute to work, there's plenty of open, missing sidewalks and whatnot where I have to go through the mud or go through the road, and it's just not terribly safe. So using my skills as a drafter, my problem-solving skills, I would love to contribute to the city and try to make it safer and more enjoyable to bike and walk around our town.
For you. Questions?
Well, thank you for following up, James. James emailed me with a citizen concern, and I followed up and replied to him, and I suggested that he look, because not only did he send me a concern, he sent a solution along with the concern. So I really did appreciate that, and it seems like you really have the skills and the knowledge of the trails and sidewalks that you would have some really constructive feedback for that team. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it very much.
Okay, thank you. We'll let you know.
All right, thank you.
All right. We're going to go to the consent agenda, which is 3 through 12D. Consider and pass unanimously. Unless a separate roll call vote's requested by a council member. If you want to speak on the agenda, please come up to the podium. As I read that item, state your name and address for the record. If you want to come up on an item not on the agenda, please come up under citizen concerns. I'll move the consent agenda.
Second.
Reading of the October 16th City Council meetings, resolution designating a portion of Cheyenne Boulevard with the honorary street name of Gelcher Street. 5 is a motion approving the Library Board of Trustees annual report. 6 is a resolution adopting plans and specs for the 41st Street Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project. 7 is a resolution awarding a service provider agreement to AC&R Specialties for the IBP Ice Center Munter Repair Project. 8 are actions relating to grants. A is a resolution authorizing fire rescue to accept an impact match grant from MERD to purchase 4 mechanical chest compression devices. B are resolutions authorizing the police department to accept the Bullet Vest Body Armor Initiative to purchase body armor.
Can I ask a question? Is there anybody here from fire?
Bertrand is back there.
Okay, I just have a quick question. When you get that equipment in, do you think that you could bring a video of what it is and how I've seen it, but do you think that you could find a video, some sort,
Yeah,
bring it
I
in?
can
And
find all sorts, I'm sorry, Jim Hayden, EMS Director. I can find all sorts of videos. It's
Okay.
a pretty remarkable device. There's
It
actually about
is.
3 or 4 of them out there on the market, but
Yep.
they really calm a scene down and let you focus on the patient. Really.
Right, it's unbelievable. I remember seeing one of those on some video, I don't know, a couple of years ago possibly, and my daughter's a physician here in town, and I sent that to her, and she said, game changer, that she was somewhere when there was one of them being used, and she said, total game changer.
I've used them before, and I really think it is. Where do you want me to submit the video? You want me to send it directly to you or council or what?
I don't know what the process is.
You can just email it to council if you.
Just email it,
Okay, I can do that.
but, okay,
Thank you.
great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
9 are actions authorizing payments. A is a resolution approving a payment to Mark Albanesius for the Hamilton Boulevard Paving Improvements Project. B is a resolution authorizing payment to Hallstein Excavating for the Elk Creek Road Construction Project. C is a resolution authorizing payment to Christensen Construction for the Grandview Park Tank Replacement Project. D is a resolution approving partial settlement of a tort claim and authorizing payment. E is a resolution approving a settlement and release agreement. F is a resolution approving fund transfers for September. G is a motion approving claims, total expenses, and receipts for September. 10 is purchasing. A is a resolution approving a renewal option number 1 to the purchase order awarded to Hawkins for purchase of chlorine. B is a resolution awarding a purchase order to Riverside Technology for HPE store once backup storage and 5 years of maintenance. C is a resolution directing the city manager to purchase Cone Park general liability insurance from Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management. D is a resolution directing the city manager to purchase property insurance from Mills, Shellhammer, Pitts, and Associates. 11 are applications for beer and liquor license. 12 are boards, commission, and committee minutes. Anyone to be heard on any of those items?
Mayor, I need to abstain on the 11A, 1A, Briarcliff University conflict of interest.
Passes 5-0. Mr. O'Kane's absent. 4-0, I'm sorry. 13 is a hearing and resolution determining the area of a city to be an economic development area, designating it to be an urban renewal project, and adopting amendment number 2 to the amended and restated combined Central Sioux City CBD urban renewal plan. I'll move that.
Second.
Public hearing is now open. Is there anyone to be heard? Seeing none, the hearing is closed. Pass 4-0. 14 is a hearing and resolution determining an area of the city to be an economic development area, designating it to be an urban renewal project, and adopting an amendment number 3 to the urban and restated Donner Park urban renewal plan. I'll move that.
Second.
Hearing's now open. Is anyone to be heard? Seeing none, the hearing is closed. Passes 4-0. 15 is a resolution inviting proposals for land in the Donner Park urban renewal area and announcing the intent to accept the proposal of road machinery and supplies and schedule a hearing. I'll move that.
Second.
Passes 4-0. 16 is a hearing and ordinance vacating portions of vacated Shields Avenue and Sacagawea Park adjacent to 1806 White House Street. The petitioners Larry and Holly Sales. I'll move that.
Second.
Public hearing is now open. Is there anyone to be heard on this item? Who's going to give us a little background? It sounds like this has been here forever, and the only way to correct it is to grant some sort of easement. Is that correct?
Chris Madsen, planner, correct. The house was built in 1924. The original plating was done in 1913. The garage and pool were built in 1989. The surveyor that did the survey for these encroachments, he'd include an entire page on that survey that was part of your homework on just the issues that he had, even finding property pins and the difficulty in writing this legal description. That original plat didn't include any measurements for this lot, so it's very likely the owners, going all the way back to 1924, just assumed this area behind the property was part of their lot. So obviously the property is currently for sale or going through a sale, and this issue was found by the lender who's requiring the easement to clear title for them to close.
Anyone to be heard? Hearing is closed. Passes 4-0. Anybody opposed to waiving the statutory rule?
No.
I'll move that.
Second.
Waters.
Aye.
Moore.
Aye.
Shaner. Aye. Scott.
I'll move second and third. Before I do, though, there's some concern about how this happens. This is not, these things happen in a city that's as old as ours, and it's unfortunate, but it also would be terribly unfortunate not to grant this and not for a person not to be able to sell their house. You're a legal beagle on that kind of property. You've seen this before numerous times, so.
And it's one of the situations where it's discovered when it's reported. You know, we don't have a way to know it.
So
I'll second.
Moore.
Aye.
Shaner.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Waters.
Aye.
17 is a resolution proposing to grant a temporary easement for portions of the vacated Shields Avenue and vacated Sacagawea Park. I'll move that.
Second.
Passes 4-0. 18 is an ordinance amending Chapter 13.08 sanitary sewer rates to increase sewer rates for outside municipalities and improvement districts. I'll move that.
Second. I have a question for Tom. Tom, I just want to confirm that you've been in discussions with the other municipalities and that they're aware of this and they've been working with you to,
That's correct. We've
Put that
been
in
working
place.
with all 4 municipalities, Dakota Dunes, North Sioux City, South Sioux City, and Sergeant Bluff.
so they're well aware of
Correct. Yep.
what's going on. Okay, thank you, Tom.
Yep. Thank you.
I don't know if it showed.
Did it, but
Mine, oh, what's
Get a kick.
passes 4-0. I'll move, or anybody opposed to waiving the statutory rule?
No?
But
second?
Shaner?
Aye.
Scott?
aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
I'll move second, third.
Second?
Scott?
Aye.
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
Shaner?
Aye.
Citizen concerns. Any citizen, please come forward, state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. My name's Colby Dre. I live at 4701 Stone Avenue here in Sioux City. I just come today in regards to your the City Human Rights Commission. And I think it's inappropriate, and I'm demanding the resignation of Tito Parker from that commission. Tito Parker is also employed as Associate Dean of Students at Western Iowa Tech. And he uses that position to promote sexual discrimination against males. And he's engaged in cover-ups of sexual discrimination that is happening against males at the college. And someone with that character should not be serving on the